Good morning. It is very early, 6 a.m. Sunrise is in about 25 minutes or so, and I'm at one of the most beautiful places I've been to in a long time, landscape-wise, that's close to Sydney. And I made a promise to myself last year I was going to spend more time exploring this region. And I don't know if you can see that great big valley down there full of clouds. We've got the sun, the colour starting to rise up over here. I am in awe. Like, I am literally in awe of this place, to the point where I've already taken a few photos, and I was so in awe that I didn't get this camera out to start vlogging until now. I just can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes down there. It's just beautiful. I'm at a place called Olympian Rock Lookout in the Blue Mountains. Now this is about, I guess, an hour from my house. There's a couple of spots here. Where I am right now is on a lookout that doesn't really have any foreground, but I don't think you need it with this amazing valley full of cloud, to be honest with you. So I'm just at the moment composed sort of with that down there. I've got the Fuji GFX 50R that I've still got on loan from the guys over at Fujifilm Australia. I'm falling in love with this camera, by the way. Absolutely falling in love with it. As dangerous as that is. I can't believe I'm the only person here. I'm probably the only person for miles. Like, there's just no one here, and it's going to be spectacular. What a gorgeous, gorgeous view. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I'll talk you through my composition. It's pretty straightforward. I'm shooting down the valley. I'm getting all this beautiful cloud that's sitting low down in the valley for this morning. And then there's a ridge line on the other side here that I'll try and show you on the other side. Let me see. Okay, there we go. So you can see that all the cloud here in the valley. If you look at this here, this is like a tabletop of mountain ridge. And as the sun comes up, it is going to light up beautiful. I can already see colour in it. It looks amazing. I've got the 23mm lens on this Fuji GFX 50R, and you know, this is one time where I think I could have got away with the 45mm lens, but this is so magnificent. I'm glad that I've got the wide angle lens now because I'm getting everything in. Without filters, I'm actually underexposing by, let me have a look, I'll tell you. I'm underexposing by 1 2/3 stops. Now the reason for that is because all these highlights in the sky will blow out, and I've had enough experience with this GFX now that I know I can recover the shadows with very, very minimal noise. Now, most of the shadows are trees down below us here, so I'm not going to have too much problem with that. But this thing is a beast when it comes to managing shadows and pulling the detail of shadows. All right, well, we're pretty close to sunrise now. Definitely going to get this colour going off. You know, already I'm getting a nice bit of colour that'll come out when I bring the exposure back up. I got up at 4 a.m. and people think I'm crazy, but I think you're crazy for not getting up early and looking at this. I mean, check it out. Check it out. Tell me it's not awesome, hey? All right, we're starting to get some more blown highlights. I'm going to wind the exposure comp down a little bit more to -2, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do one at 0 as well, a normal exposure. Now the reason I'm going to do that is because I can blend the two together if I have to. So I'm going to do it just to get the foreground and the background exposed, because there is beautiful detail on the rock of that, and I just want to make sure I can bring up the detail in post-production. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. Like I said, this thing is a beast when it comes to increasing the shadows, recovering the shadows. All right, well, sunrise was about 3 minutes ago, and it looks like I've got the best of the colour already. Now, having said that, there is a lot of rock faces around here that are going to light up with the sun. I really feel like I need a lens just a bit wider. Now I could just get the D850 out and shoot with that, but I thought I'll try something with this, and that's doing a 2-image stitched pano. Now, typically with a DSLR, you have a 2 to 3 image ratio. And what that means is if you stitch in the landscape mode, your images are going to be really long and skinny. With this, it's a 4 to 3 ratio. So because it's medium format, it's a different aspect ratio. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try my luck. And so I've got a pano head that I'll put on. Let me get that out. So I've got my Really Right Stuff pano head. And the thing that I like about a pano head is that once you put it on and you level your ball head, you actually have even if your tripod's not level, your head is. And so you can rotate your camera and know that your shots will line up. So there's just a little bubble in the top, so I'm just leveling that out. So now that I've got this on here, I'll show you how it works. So there's like a little lever there, and now what I do is I actually rotate this here. Now as I rotate this camera, it is completely level. I don't have to worry about it going out of level. So I'm going to try, and I need to put it in full manual. So I'm just trying to find the right shutter speed. So I can see f18 at 1/5 of a second, I think looks good. And I'm just going to take a few shots as a pano because I want to try and stitch a panoramic together, and I wanted to try this with the 4 to 3 ratio. So I just move it enough to be able to get the next shot, and then enough to get the next shot, and then I've got heaps of files I can merge together, and it'll be interesting to see how it handles that. But this pano head is one of the best things I've ever bought for panoramics, because quite often getting your tripod level is a real pain. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep taking in this view for a little while. I think I've got the best shots. I'm pretty happy with what I got, and I think when you see them, you'll see what I mean. I mean, it was just a beautiful morning. Conditions were lovely, a little bit of a breeze, but nothing major, and just an amazing place to come and shoot photography. I didn't expect to see all this cloud in the valley this morning. I didn't expect it at all. That's just a real bonus, you know, all this down here. A real bonus. A real bonus. All right, well, if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like this type of content and you want to see more. And until next time, get out there and take some photos. Get up early, go shoot sunrise. See ya.